Hi, welcome back to the Newscast Network. Hi, my name is Reagan.
And I am Brody, and today we have some exciting news stories for you.
First up, we have Science with Stephen.
I can't wait to see what experiment Stephen has for us today.
Welcome to Science with Stephen. Hi, I'm Reagan. And what's your name? Sure, Stephen. I know how much you love bubbles, Stephen, right? You love bubbles. So today we're going to be making bouncing bubbles so you can bounce on your hands. Does that sound fun?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so first, this is how we're going to make bubbles. So first we're going to do 1/4 of tap water. Can you pour it in the bowl?
Sure.
Go. Good job, Stephen. Next we're going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar. Can you pass me the sugar, Stephen?
I'm sure.
Sure. Thank you. 1, 2, 2. Good job.
3.
No, not 3, just 2.
Oh.
Sorry, Okay, next you're gonna do 1 tablespoon of dish soap. You're gonna do 1 tablespoon of Dawn dish soap.
Sure.
Can you pour it in?
Sure.
Wow, perfect. Okay, I'll take that. And do you want to mix it?
Sure.
Ooh, bubbles. Ooh, bubbles. Okay, so first you're going to put your gloves on, Stephen.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Hey.
I'm going to help you, okay? You're going to just soak it in. Can you blow? And then try and bounce it on your hand, okay, Stephen?
Okay.
Here, why don't we add a little bit more of everything, okay, Stephen? The sugar is what makes it bounce. This homemade bubble solution creates a strong bubble that allows you to bounce it on your hand while it's floating. They aren't unbreakable bubbles, but they are sure fun to play with. And see how many times you can get your bubble to bounce on your hand. The secret to creating a stronger bubble the stronger bubble wall is by adding sugar, which we have. The sugar helps make the bubbles stronger so they don't hit the surface. And it takes longer for the bubble for them to evaporate. So we're gonna try it again. Right, Stephen? Yeah. Get it all nice on your thing. It's working, Stephen. Look at you try. Whoa!
Big one.
Well, I think that's all for us today, Stephen. Can you say back to you in the studio?
Cool. That was funny. Stephen was excited about the bubbles.
Wow, they were not kidding when they said it was going to be bubbly.
Next, we have Katya with the top 5 tropical family vacations.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Katya, and today I will be reporting on the top 5 best tropical family vacation. First up is the Maldives, located in the Indian Ocean in South Asia. The Maldives is known for its pristine beaches, turquoise waters, and bungalows over the beautiful ocean. The Maldives is a haven for luxury resorts of full relaxation and more. In the Maldives, you can snorkel around the bright coral reefs, diving into the sparkly, clear blue waters. There's water sports like jet skiing, parasailing, and experiencing the culture through local markets and museums. Next up is Bali, an Indonesian island also located in the Indian Ocean. It offers a blend of stunning beaches, vibrant culture, with beautiful temples and art galleries and museums to visit, and adventurous activities like waterfalls, hiking, ATVing, shark diving, water tours, and more. The third best island to visit is Bora Bora, a French Polynesian island in the South Pacific. It is famous for its iconic overwater bungalows, crystal clear lagoons, and romantic ambience, making it a popular honeymoon destination for all. Coming in at number 4 is the Fiji Islands, also located in the South Pacific. With its numerous islands, Fiji offers a range of experiences from ziplining, snorkeling, kayaking, and hiking, while visiting its delightful beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and lush rainforests. The fifth and final island is the Bahamas. It is a close plane ride from the U.S. The Bahamas comprises over 700 islands located in the western Atlantic Ocean. The Bahamas offers a variety of fun activities such as scheduled beaches, vibrant nightlife, and sports, the famous Atlantic Water Park and Aquarium, and exploring the underwater world. I hope you consider vacationing at one of these 5 beautiful islands. I definitely want to visit Fiji at once in my lifetime. Back to you in the studio.
Now that makes me want to go to Fiji Islands. Maybe I'll try to convince my parents to go there for a family vacation.
Same. I'll try to convince my parents to go there once in my lifetime. Next, we have Layla with the Blue Lion cheer team.
Hi, my name is Layla, and today we're talking about Blue Lions Cheer. Blue Lions is a small cheer team located in Lesieur, New Hampshire. This beloved team was founded in 2006 and has been growing ever since. Cheerleading for the Blue Lions is hard work. They do tumbling, stunts, and jumps. There are many important positions on a cheer team. The flyer is the person who gets lifted into the air and thrown in the air. The main base holds the flyer's right foot, and the side base holds the left foot. The back spot grabs the flyer's ankles and helps lift them into the air, and the front spot supports the flyer to prevent them from falling forward. Once in the air, flyers can perform different poses. A toe touch is when a flyer does a middle split in the air and touches their toes. Another pose, called the Charlie horse, involves spinning in the air. The hardest pose is the scorpion, where the flyer stands on one foot and arches their back and pulls the other foot up towards their head. The best part about Blue Lions Cheer is that anyone can join. No tryouts are needed. The cost to join is $25. The team is divided into 3 levels based on age. Level 1 is Tiny Mites for ages 5 to 6. Level 2 is Mighty Mites for ages 7 to 9. Level 3 is Junior Varsity for ages 10 to 13. Practices are held at the North School, but sometimes they take place outside of Moose Hill Field. Attendance at every practice is not required, making it flexible for busy families. Competitions happen only in the summer, giving the team plenty of time to prepare. Thanks for tuning in. Back to you in the studio.
My friend Emma is a part of the Blue Lions cheer team too.
I'm not into cheering, but that was awesome.
Now we have Henry with the world's most dangerous places.
Hi, my name is Henry, and my newscast is about the most dangerous places on Earth. The 3rd most dangerous place in the world is called Snake Island in Brazil. It is known for being home to the golden lancehead pit viper. Its venom is 5 times more deadly than a normal pit viper's venom. People are capturing these snakes so they can make cures for people who have been bitten. Snake Island is also closed to the public, which is another reason you should not go there. The 2nd most dangerous place is called Mount Merapi in Indonesia. When it erupts, it releases dangerous gases and ashes. Inhaling them can cause breathing problems. The ashes and gases can also get into the water and contaminate it, making it unsafe to drink. And the last dangerous place on this list is called the Boiling Lake. It is located in South Dominica and is heated by geothermal activity deep inside the ground. It is known for constantly boiling and is the 2nd largest hot lake in the world. It is approximately 200 to 250 feet across. The depth is greater than 195 feet, and the water is around 90 degrees Celsius or 194 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it for me. See you back in the studio.
Wow, half of me wants to go to Snake Island, but the other half of me doesn't want to go.
I hate snakes.
Now we will move on to Reagan with Winged Spur Farm.
Thanks, Birdie. Hi, my name is Reagan, and I'll be talking about Winged Spur Farm. It is a horse farm located on 24 Courier Road in Candia, New Hampshire, and it is owned by Tammy Levesque. Winged Spur Farm is a great place for anyone who wants to learn how to ride a horse. The farm has horses for both new riders and experienced riders. They even let you feed the horses and bond with them. If you are a first-time rider, you will start off in a Western saddle, which has a horn in front so you can hold on to. As you improve, you can use the English saddle, which does not have a horn. If you are a first-time rider, a worker will help you brush and tack your horse. Tacking means putting the saddle and saddle pad on the horse. Some people think you can just put the saddle on, but first you need to put a soft pad underneath to make sure the horse is comfortable. During the summer, Winged Spur Farm has a summer horse camp. The camp includes riding lessons, grooming, tacking up, lunging, braiding, tails and manes, arts and crafts, ball games, campfires, and more. The cost of a week of camp is $425. The farm has 42 horses, and the staff have over 40 years of coaching experience to make sure everyone is safe. If you want to take lessons, here are the prices. A private 1-hour lesson costs $70. A 1-hour lesson with another rider costs $45 per person. A private 30-minute lesson costs $45, and a 30-minute lesson with another rider costs $35 per person. Kids like me love riding horses because you get to be in nature and bond with the horses. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for joining. Back to you in the studio.
I did not know you have to put a saddle pad and not just the saddle.
That's what I thought when I started riding.
So who's next?
I think it's you with the 2028 Summer Olympics.
Thank you, Reagan. Hi, my name is Brody, and today I will be reporting on the 2028 Summer Olympics, which will be taking place in Los Angeles, California. The Summer Olympics is an exciting sporting event where all athletes from all over the world compete in different sporting events. The Olympic sports will consist of track and field events, diving, baseball, karate, tennis, wrestling, water polo, badminton, BMX racing, beach volleyball, weightlifting, equestrian, skateboarding, swimming, taekwondo, cycling, and more. The Olympics are fun to watch and cheer on your favorite athletes and your favorite country. My favorite streamer, Aisha Speed, who competes in the 100-meter dash, is thinking about competing in the upcoming Summer Olympics. Alongside the fastest man on earth, Noah Lyles, make sure to tune on to the Summer Olympics. I know I will be. Back to the studio.
Cool. I did not know that Noah Lyles was the fastest person in the world.
Well, that wraps things up on the Newscast Network.
Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Good morning, Londonderry. Hi, I'm Ross.
And I am Easton.
Welcome to Londonderry News. Our first story is Juliana with the top 5 best hangout spots for Londonderry teens.
Thank you, Ross. Hi, my name is Juliana. Today I'm talking about the top 5 best hangout spots for teenagers at Salem, New Hampshire's Tuscan Village. It's the perfect location for New Hampshire teens to spend the day or evening. Number 1 reason why is Tuscan Village is Crumble Cookie. The popular cookie shop gained fame around 2018 and is still popular to this day. They have a bunch of cookie flavors, and they also have a new lineup every week. Crumble also came out with pink vanilla sugar body soaps and deodorants. The number 2 reason to visit is Pliables. If you're a girl, you will know that Pliables is heaven in the summertime after a long shopping trip. Pliables is a very common place that was recently added to Tuscan. They have a bunch of different flavors. My personal favorite is the Dragon Fruit Nutella Bowl. Next, we have the most popular outlets. The outlets consist of Nike, Old Navy, LL Bean, Ulta, the Container Store, and the Rockingham Mall, a short distance walk away. So you can enjoy shopping at your favorite stores. There are some delicious restaurants that you can visit for dinner or lunch, such as Chipotle, Tavern on the Square, the Beach Plum, Capitol Grill, Artisans Hotel Rooftop, and the famous Tuscan Market. The 5th reason to visit is Tuscan Village's outdoor games like giant chessboard, paddle boats, fishing, swings, bonfires, and live music outside the Tuscan Market. So if you're a teen looking for an activity to do with your friends, come to Tuscan Market. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, I've never been to Artisans Hotel's rooftop.
Yeah, I have never been, but it sounds fun. Next we have Emma with her endangered animal species.
Thank you, Easton. Hi, I'm Emma, and today I'm talking about the top 5 most endangered animals. The 5th most endangered animal is the Tapanuli orangutan. They were added to the endangered list in 2017 and live in Sumatra, Indonesia. The Tapanuli orangutan became endangered because of hunting, conflicts with humans, illegal wildlife trade, habitat destruction for small-scale agriculture, mining, and a proposed hydroelectric dam. There are less than 800 Tapanuli orangutans left in the world. The 4th most endangered animal is the Sunda Island tiger. They were added to the endangered list in 2008 and live on the Sunda Islands, including Sumatra, Borneo, and Java. The Sunda Island tiger became endangered due to habitat loss from deforestation for agriculture and palm oil plantations, poaching for their body parts, and conflicts with humans. There are less than 400 Sunda Island tigers left. The 3rd most endangered animal is the Amur leopard. They were added to the endangered list in 1996 and live in the Russian Far East and parts of northeastern China. The Amur leopard became endangered because of poaching for their fur, habitat loss, and habitat degradation. There are around 100 Amur leopards left. The 2nd most endangered animal is the Javan rhino. They were added to the endangered list in 1986 and live in our national park in Java, Indonesia. The Javan rhino became endangered due to poaching for their horns, habitat loss, and habitat degradation. There are around 75 rhinos left. The most endangered animal in the world is the vaquita. They were added to the endangered list in 1985 and live at the very top of Gulf of California. Vaquita became endangered because they get caught and drown in gill nets for totoaba fish. Believe it or not, there are less than 10 vaquitas left. They might be the next species to go extinct. That's all for today. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I did not know the Sunda Island tiger was endangered.
I know, I also didn't know that the axolotl was endangered.
And next we have Lesieur with the top 5 best vacation spots with family in New England.
Thank you, Ross. Hi, I'm Lesieur, and today I'm going to tell you about the top 5 best vacation spots in New England to visit with your family. These places will be open during the summer and spring of 2025. They are Canopy Lake, Water Country, Santa's Village, Storyland, and Palace Playland. Canopy Lake Park is a fun amusement park located in Salem, New Hampshire. It first opened on August 23, 1902. The park has tons of cool rides, and my favorite one is the log fume because you get splashed at the end. They also have delicious treats like cotton candy, popcorn, ice cream, and lots of hot food. There are fun games where you can win prizes, and I think the balloon popping one is the best one. Water Country is an amazing water park in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It first opened on June 20th, 1984. This park has incredible water slides, and it's a great place to cool down and have fun on a hot day. They sell different types of food and drinks. You can even buy a big souvenir cup with their logo on it. Santa's Village is an amusement park in Jefferson, New Hampshire. It first opened on June 21st, 1953. This is the only place on the list I haven't been to yet, but it looks really fun. Even though it's Christmas themed, it opened in the summer too. It has fun rides and delicious food, including meals with sweet toppings and Christmas themed treats. Palace Playland is an amusement park in Old Orchard Beach, Maine. It opened in 1902 and it is a great place to visit, especially at night when all the colorful lights make it look magical. And it has all the classic amusement park foods like fried dough and popcorn. Storyland is a theme park in Bartlett, New Hampshire. It first opened in 1954. This park is like stepping into a real-life storybook. You might even see the 3 little pigs or the Goldilocks and the 3 bears while you're there. The rides are themed after different stories, making it look like a really fun experiment. They also have great food, and my favorite one is the cheesy fries. These are my top 5 best vacation spots in New England to visit with your family. I hope you get a chance to check them out. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I wish I could go on a family vacation to some of those places with my family this summer.
Me too. Those places seem so cool. I want to go to Santa's Village again.
I've never gone, but I definitely want to check it out. And next we have Cameron with Star Wars.
Thank you, Easton. Hi, I'm Cameron, and I'm going to be talking about the imaginative and inspirational movies of Star Wars world created by George Lucas. George Lucas wanted to create an exciting film about space to help young kids use their imagination. And it was inspired by the space race in the 1960s. He once said, "The reason I'm making Star Wars is that I want to give young people some sort of faraway exotic environment for their imaginations to run around in. I have a strong feeling about interesting kids in space exploration. I want them to want it." In Star Wars, George Lucas designed the models of what future technology could look like, such as spaceships that could fly at millions of miles per hour and hover in the air. He also created the lightsabers that could cut through metal with one swing, and blasters that shot plasma powerful enough to kill or stun. Later, when episodes 1 through 3 were released, Lucas explained how the conflict between the Empire and the Rebellion was inspired by real-life events like the United States' role in the Vietnam War. He made a movie about war, peace, and the balance between the light side and the dark side. The light side fought for peace across the galaxy, while the dark side wanted power and control. The character Anakin shows how someone could start on the light side and be corrupted to the dark side and eventually return to the light side. But Star Wars wasn't just about future ideas and big messages. There were also some funny and surprising changes along the way. Han Solo was originally supposed to be a frog-like alien. The Millennium Falcon was inspired by a hamburger with the cockpit with an olive on the side. The Empire was almost named the Boggin, and Luke's last name is going to be Starkiller. I'm glad those ideas didn't stick. Star Wars had a huge impact on all ages since it first came out. Eventually, kids are becoming fans and dreaming about space and the future. Back to you in the studios.
I've heard about Star Wars before, but I've never seen the iconic movies. Have you?
No, I've never seen them either. Definitely seems like a good binge-worthy series.
Maybe I'll binge watch it during summer vacation or during winter break.
And now we have Ross talking about baseball legends.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Report. I'm Ross and I'll be talking about some of the greatest Boston Red Sox players in history. Let's get started. Coming in at number 3 is David Ortiz, also known as Big Papi. Ortiz from the Dominican Republic was an amazing first baseman and designated hitter. He helped the Red Sox win 3 World Series championships in 2004, 2007, and 2013. He was even named the most valuable player, MVP, in 2004 and 2013. In 2022, Ortiz was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He once said, "I'm a winner. I play to win. I want to make good things go on around me." Here's a fun fact. Before joining the Red Sox in 2003, Ortiz actually played for the Minnesota Twins in 1997. Today he's still connected to the Red Sox, and if you've seen him on commercials, you know he's everywhere. Next up is Ted Williams, one of the greatest hitters of all time. Williams played for the Red Sox from 1939 to 1960. Even though he never won a World Series, he hit an incredible 521 home runs and had 1,839 RBIs in his career. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame on January 20th, 1966. He once said, "Baseball's the only place where a man can succeed 3 times out of 10 and be considered a good performer." A cool fact about Ted Williams, he won the AL Triple Crown, which means he led the league in home runs, RBIs, and batting average in the same season. At number 1, we have Babe Ruth, one of the most famous baseball players ever. Ruth won 7 World Series titles, 4 with the Yankees and 3 with the Red Sox. Over his entire career, he smashed 714 home runs and had 2,214 RBIs. On January 5th, 1920, the Red Sox made a shocking decision. They traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees. He was later inducted into the Hall of Fame on January 29, 1936. One of his most famous quotes is, "Never let the fear of striking out playing from the game." Here's a fun fact. Babe Ruth played 20 seasons from 1914 to 1935. That's all for today's Sports Report on the greatest Red Sox players of all time. Thanks for tuning in. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I did not know Babe Ruth hit 714 home runs.
And next we have Easton talking about the safety Brian Dawkins.
Hi, my name is Easton, and today we'll be talking about who I think is the best safety in the NFL. Brian Dawkins, nicknamed Weapon X. Brian Dawkins was one of the most feared safeties of all time, a wide receiver's worst nightmare. Every Sunday, he put on his helmet and dominated opponents. He's one of only 18 safeties to ever be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Joining on August 4th, 2018, Dawkins was also the first player to ever record a sack, interception, receiving touchdown, and fumble recovery in a single season. He went to college at Clemson and attended William M. Raines during his NFL career. He played just for 2 teams, the Denver Broncos and more famously the Philadelphia Eagles. Brian Dawkins earned many achievements, being selected to the Pro Bowl 9 times and named All-Pro 4 times. He was also a member of the Hall of Fame All-2000s team and received the Alan Page Award in 2008. His stats are just as impressive. Over 13 seasons, he played in 183 regular season games. He made 18 playoff appearances, and he had 10 playoff victories. He finished with 34 interceptions, 32 forced fumbles, 21 sacks, 16 fumble recoveries, and 4 touchdowns. 2 of his most famous quotes are, "Respect is not given, it's earned. I think I'll never have my best season. Thank you." Back to you, Ross.
Weapon X is a cool nickname. I also did not know that Brian Dawkins was one of the best safeties in NFL.
Yeah, Brian Dawkins was my favorite player. I'm not old enough to have watched him play football, but I enjoy watching his highlight reels on Football Life documentaries.
And next we have Corey with Cars.
This is Cars with Corey.
What are you going to show us today?
How to make the Tesla.
Tesla what?
Tesla.
Strictly because you don't play around. Cover much ground. Get paid by the pound. Getting paid is a court thing.
What do we got here, kiddo?
We got how to make them fall.
What else do we got?
Fireplace.
What else we got?
The lights. Now where's the light?
Oh, what's this?
How?
It's a light show?
Yeah, light show.
Oh, go ahead. Go show us.
The windows go up and down.
So what do you got here?
I got how to. I have the car right here, and I'm gonna open the trunk. This is the trunk area.
Oh, wow. What do you put in there?
You put all your groceries and everything,
Nice.
and your charger. And then it's time to open the trunk. Oh, this is comfortable.
What's your favorite part of the Tesla?
It's the trunk.
You like the trunk the best?
And where is it? Oh wait. And now, how do I get this game thing?
You can play games? Like video games?
Yeah.
So the games only work though when the car's not on, right?
I have no idea, but wait, you test it out. I love this thing. This is the best part over here.
It's playing video games?
Yeah.
Can you show our viewers one more time how you can make your car fart? What? And it has different types of farts?
Yes.
Like different fart sounds?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
KFC!
Okay, now do your one.
Okay, Corey, can you say goodbye to your viewers?
Goodbye, viewers.
And say, hope they buy a what?
I hope you buy a Tesla.
See ya.
See ya.
Thanks, Corey. Wow, I never knew a Tesla could do a light show.
I like how it has funk in. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time on Londonderry News. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Londonderry. Thank you for joining us today on our daily 4 p.m. news on 603 News.
I'm Liam.
And I'm Imran. Today we have some special guests to share some of their news, such as Cooking with Charlotte and Crafts with Chloe.
Our first story tonight is Cooking with Charlotte. Charlotte, over to you.
This is Baking with Charlotte and Kylie. First, we're gonna put the cupcake lines in. So next is the oil. So can you grab a bowl? Okay, Charlotte, next is 1 cup, a third cup of sugar. Charlotte, do you want to dump this in? Yes, John.
What are you guys making?
Sure, I'm making cupcakes.
What kind of cupcakes?
Are they gluten-free?
Yeah.
Thank you, Shirley.
You're welcome.
Charlotte, go ahead and mix that.
That looks yummy.
Okay, what's next, Kylie?
Next island.
Flour.
One
then-
in.
So do you want to dump this in? Sure. Just be careful. Okay. Hold it over here. And then mix 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, Shad, do you want to dump this in too? And Shad, after this, don't forget to mix the flour.
Now you have to do the baking powder, the milk, and the vanilla. Yeah.
Do you want to dump it in, Charlotte?
What you guys need is
Next.
half a cup of milk. Go ahead, Charlotte, mix that. Looks like your last thing you guys have is 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. You guys did an awesome job. Your first batch is already out of the oven. Are you guys ready to decorate them?
Yeah.
Here's your gluten-free cupcakes.
Okay.
Yummy.
Thank you.
And Charlotte picked out the unicorn sprinkles and vanilla frosting.
Get a whole bunch. And then put it on your cupcake. That looks yummy.
Thanks.
So how much sprinkles are you gonna add? 10. That's a lot.
Okay. Sprinkle it on, girlfriend.
Okay.
Sprinkle it on. There you go. All right. It's your turn.
Jason, Kylie. So Kylie.
You did a good job too.
Thank you.
All right. Now it's time to taste test them.
Yep.
Cheers.
Right.
A good follow up.
Yeah. Is it yours too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bye. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, those cupcakes look really delicious.
Next, we have Austin with the top five most popular kid games.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi, I'm Austin, and today I will be talking about the top 5 video games for kids to play today. Coming in at number 5 is Animal Crossing. In this game, you try to upgrade your island and make it bigger and better. You can decorate your island, collect items, and make friends with animal villagers. Number 4 is Pokemon Legends EA. At the beginning of the game, you pick out one of 3 Pokemon to join your team. The game takes place in an urban city. The goal is to battle other Pokemon and become a Pokemon champion. Coming in at number 3 is Minecraft. The goal of the game is to collect resources like diamonds, wood, iron, and netherite to defeat the Ender Dragon. You can also build houses, towns, gates, and prisons. You can even make your own world just for fun and play with your friends online. Number 2 is Roblox, which has over 40 million games to choose from. Each game has its own goal. For example, in Prison Break, you try to escape from prison. There are so many different games that everyone can find something they like. Finally, number 1 is Fortnite. The goal is to defeat other players and earn a victory royale. You can buy different skins to change your character's avatar, use vehicles, and play in creative mode to practice your building, shooting skills. My personal favorite game to play is Fortnite. That's all for today. Back to you in the studio.
I don't know about you, but I'm surprised about a few of those games like Animal Crossing.
Next up, we have Emron talking about Tesla's new plane.
Thank you, Liam. Hello, I'm Imran, and today I'm going to tell you about Elon Musk's new fully electric airplane. This aircraft is supposed to change aviation history for a long time.
It's good for the environment and it can take off and land vertically. This airplane is called the VTOL, which stands for Vertical Takeoff and Landing. There is no official date of release for the VTOL yet, but it is being designed by SpaceX in California. Elon Musk has said electric vehicles are very important for the future in order to have cleaner air, and you have to go electric. This Tesla plane is designed for short-haul flights, and it is about 3 meters long, about 3 yards. It can only fit up 5 to 7 people, while modern airplanes can hold nearly 500. So there's still a long way to go before it's ready for larger flights. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Back to you into the studio, Liam.
Thanks, Emron. Wow, that plane is really something of the future.
Next, we have Liam doing a feature story on Rui Hachimura.
Thanks, Emron. Hi, I'm Liam, and today I'll be reporting a feature story on one of the most underrated basketball forwards in the NBA, Rui Hachimura. He currently plays on the Los Angeles Lakers and wears jersey number 28. Hachimura was born in Tomoya, Japan. His father, Zakaria Jabil, was born in Benin, a French-speaking West African country. His mother, Makiko Hachimura, is Japanese. His brother, Aaron Hachimura, also plays basketball on the Japanese national team in Japanese B1 League. Rui went to Sendai University Mesai High School in Sendai, Japan in 2012. In 2016, he moved to America to attend Gonzaga University and play basketball for Mark Few, where he wore number 21 for Gonzaga's men's basketball team. In 2019, during his junior year basketball season, he was awarded the Julius Erving Award and the West Coast Conference Player of the Year. In 2020, he graduated and entered the 2020 NBA Draft. With the 9th overall pick, the Washington Wizards took a chance at the Japanese forward. Thankfully, he didn't disappoint. He averaged 13.5 points per game, 6.1 rebounds per game, and 1.8 assists per game, all in his rookie season. On January 23, 2023, he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Right now, he averages 13 points per game, 5.1 rebounds per game, and 1.4 assists per game. If you have a chance, you should check out a Lakers game and watch him play. He is one of my favorite players. That is all I have for today. Thank you. Back to you, Emron.
Thanks, Liam. The next time he plays the Celtics, I'm definitely watching.
Up next, we have Kylie with the top 5 rarest phobias.
Thank you, Liam. Hi, I'm Kylie. I'm going to be talking about the top 5 rarest phobias. Do you know what a phobia is? Well, it's a more formal name for a fear. Phobias are more intense, irrational fears that can cause distress for an individual. At number 1, we have arachnobutyrophobia. That is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. If this does happen to people who have arachnobutyrophobia, they can experience a panic attack, intense anxiety, difficulty breathing, and rapid heartbeat. At number 2, there's Hippomonstrous quipdaliophobia, which is the fear of long words. Individuals with this fear, when they see or try to read a long word with Hippomonstrous quipdaliophobia, can experience anxiety, avoidance, and potential panic attacks that can affect their daily activities and relationships. At number 3, we have omphalophobia, the fear of belly buttons. When you experience this, you feel intense anxiety, distress when confronted with one of them, avoidance behaviors, and physical symptoms like rapid heartbeat, sweating, and trembling. At number 4, there's chatophobia, the fear of hair. When you experience this intense anxiety and irrational anxiety when encountering hair, if it's their own, animals, or avoidance, animal for avoidance behaviors like disruption in daily life. And last but not least, we have linonophobia. It's the fear of string. When this happens, you can experience anxiety when you see a shoelace or threads of a knitted sweater. For some people, it may not seem scary for peanut butter to stick to the roof of your mouth, or fear long words, fear belly buttons, fear hair, and string. Although these fears may seem silly to you, these are real phobias, and we have to be respectful of their feelings. Thanks for listening. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Kylie. Those are strange. I've never heard of most of those.
Up next, we have Miles doing a story on Boston Celtics.
Thank you, Emron. Hi, I'm Miles. Today I'll be talking about the NBA Boston Celtics. The New England Celtics were founded in 1946. Their original arena was called the Boston Garden. Two of the greatest Celtics to play at the Garden were Larry Bird and Bill Russell. In 1998, the garden was demolished and the TD Bank North Garden became the new home of the Boston Celtics. One of the most talented Celtics, Paul Pierce, played 19 seasons for the team. He recorded 26,397 points, 7,527 rebounds, and 4,708 assists during his career with the Boston. He also helped lead the team to the 2008 NBA championship last year. The Celtics won the 2024 championship, and it was an awesome game to watch. Their starting lineup included Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis. The city of Boston was ecstatic to hang another championship banner in the rafters of TD Garden. The Celtics have now won a total of 18 championships currently. The Boston Celtics are ranked number 2 in the Eastern Conference standings, with 54 wins, 19 losses, and 61 playoff experiences, and a 70% win rate. I would love to see them again make it to the NBA Finals this year. Thank you for tuning in. Go Celtics. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Miles. Wow, I never knew Paul Pierce played 19 seasons.
For our last story tonight, we have Crafts with Chloe.
Back to Crafts with Chloe. Okay, so today we're going to be making a flower with Chloe. So we're going to trace her hands. Yay! Good job.
So now,
okay, now look at which color do you want? That's what color. Look, what color? Look, blue. That was already open. Okay. Look, now do it. No, not on your hand, not on your hand. Ready? Boop. Good job. What do you want to do? You want to do orange? Look. Chloe. Want to do orange? Ooh, good job.
now it's time for yellow.
Yellow. Chloe, look. Yellow. Can I have your hand? Ready? Good job, Chloe. Good job. Okay.
Wow, so pretty.
Look, when I hold your scissors, look at me. Can you help me cut it?
Yeah. Pretty. Pretty.
Look, I need your help. Wow, look at the hand.
Glue it on, Kelly.
Can you help me?
Okay, glue it on.
And put some glue.
Right here.
Right here. Good job. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna glue the leaves on. Okay, and the last leaf before we're done. One more leaf. One more. Put some glue. Okay, now we're all done. So this is the final.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Say
Nice
bye.
job.
Bye, friends.
Say bye.
Ready?
Say bye. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Thanks, Chloe. That was a cool craft. We hope you enjoyed our news tonight. As always, I'm Liam.
And I'm Imran.
Thank you and good night.